Last quarter, we paid a marketing agency $5,000 a month. And last week, I canceled them. And their replacement is one connector that lives inside Claude Code. It takes 45 seconds to install, costs almost nothing to run. And in the next 10 minutes or so, I'm going to install it right here on camera, hand it a real product, and let it build a launch campaign while you watch. And if the output is worse than what the agency was giving us, I'll tell you. And so what we're talking about here is using Higgsfield's new MCP server inside Claude Code to create multimedia assets for your marketing campaigns. The first step is to install the Higgsfield MCP inside Claude Code. And so you can use this for Claude, OpenClaw, Hermes, NemoClaw, Perplexity. We're using Claude Code today because I think it's the most ubiquitous, and we'll be using the Claude desktop app here. So we'll go to the code section. We'll go to settings down in the bottom left and select connectors. We're going to use a custom connector, and we'll call this Higgsfield, and drop in the MCP URL that we copied from the Higgsfield site. Once this is installed, you'll need to connect. This will open the browser and authenticate you into your Higgsfield account, just like you would with Claude Code. So now we're ready, and if we want, we can configure what tools and models and access this has available, but we're just going to give it the world because it's incredible. Okay, and I'm in a folder called Higgsfield on my computer here in Maine, working locally, and I'm going to give you guys this entire Higgsfield skills repo entirely for free with the 3 scenarios that we're going to run through today. And the first one is using a CMO agent that I created to create a brand brief talking about segments and channels and plans and creative briefs for a fictitious company that I'm using. And so what we're going to be doing with this CMO agent is creating an entire marketing plan. So we're going to talk about ICPs and channels and assets and all the stuff that you as a marketer would need to do. And so I'm going to come in here and just say, use the CMO agent to create an entire marketing plan and all of the assets that I would need for it using Higgsfield MCP server. This is for the insulated cup company that we created. And so that's it. That's all that you need to do. So use the CMO agent. That's just an agent and kind of set of skills that I used inside this repo to create an entire marketing plan and all of the assets. I'll say creative assets that I would need for it using the Higgsfield MCP server. This is for the insulated cup company that we created. And so we created this CMO agent skill. And so it's invoking this agent. And you'll see here in a second where it's going to invoke the Higgsfield MCP server to create the assets that it decided it needed to build based on the brief that we gave it. And now, if you're running this for yourself, you will have all of these assets in a marketing repo or folder that you're working in. And so I just created this insulated cup brand, but if you're a direct consumer brand, if you're selling info products, if you're a SaaS business, you'll have all of the details about who your ideal customer is, what channels you use, what things they really care about, images of your product, all these kinds of things. And we're just kind of letting Higgsfield run with all of the information that we know about our business and using the power of Claude Code together with Higgsfield as kind of the arm. So I view this kind of like Claude Code's the brain, Higgsfield is the arms, the creative arms, most importantly. And so if you're not familiar with Higgsfield, Higgsfield is, to me, kind of like OpenRouter allows you access to a bunch of different models. Higgsfield allows you access to a bunch of different creative and generative media tools, right? So in images, you can use Higgsfield Sol and Higgsfield Sol Cinema, their own generative image models, but also GPT Image 2, Nano Banana 2, Nano Banana Pro, all these things. And every time there's a new one out, it gives you all the latest. So one place, log in, you have to manage API keys and costs and stuff like that. The same for video, Seedance 2, Kling 3.0, VO 3.1, Sora 2. All these places where you go to create interesting multimedia assets for your business, you can do it with Higgsfield. It's amazing. And so within Claude Code, what we can see here is it's creating segments and marketing plan, all this kind of stuff. But what it's also doing is looking at models and tools that it can use as part of the MCP. So like aspect ratios, different models, TikTok ready, all this kind of stuff, Kling 3.0, right? It has access to all of the stuff from the Higgsfield dashboard, but you're not copy and pasting back and forth, and you have a lot more consistency and workflow efficiency using an MCP. Okay, so the plan is all done. I want to show you a couple things. So in here, we have an entire set of plan documents. So just like you would expect Claude Code to go super deep, it's worked for about 15 minutes already to create an entire marketing plan for us. So briefs, segments, channel plan, creative briefs, social posts, influencer army. But most importantly, I think it's giving the prompts for Higgsfield as well. So it saved these documents, but I want to show the prompts that it has for Higgsfield. So here, 9x16 vertical, POV down from the platform of a tree stand at first light, a 30-ounce matte sand tumbler, right? All these cool images that it created. These are carousels. These are going to be images or videos. These are 8 seconds. And so it's going to go and create all these. And so we can see down here, Higgsfield asset queued, 6 hero pieces, 4 stills, and 2 videos. And so if we go over to our Higgsfield account and we go to assets, we'll start seeing these images pop into here. Okay, cool. So I had some stuff playing around yesterday and we can see these images pop up here. So this created just entirely from Claude Code. We can go check out the other images that were created. So this one's pretty cool. This is like a hunting thing, I think. I'm not a hunter, but I think that's what it is. Sitting on the bed of a truck. That's pretty cool. And then we'll see the videos pop up here in just a second. And this is like, really clean look on a counter. So all just from a prompt or set of prompts, a single prompt we gave it, and it created a whole marketing plan and created the assets right here inside Higgsfield. Now, and you can see the prompt over here, 45, 4:5 aspect ratio, vertical, top down, medium shot of 8 colorways of 30-ounce dry lake insulated cup, right? So pretty cool that you can see, and maybe you want to like reverse engineer the prompt here a little bit too. So that's cool. If you wanted, you can like edit these, right? It's pretty cool how you can edit and rescale and download these images. Cool. So I'm going to refresh here, and we have the first of our videos. So I think this is a bit funny, right? Where like what's going on here? Why are we pouring into 2 of these? I'm not really sure what's going on here. Let's read the prompt to see what could have contributed to this. A gloved hand and a worn brown leather hunting glove pours from a stainless thermos into a 30-ounce matte insulated. Yeah, I don't really see anything that would contribute to having 2 things that we're pouring out of. That's kind of odd. Let's refresh again and see if the second video is here. Yep, cool. Let's see if this one did better. Cool, so this is like a zoom in shot of an insulated tumbler, right? And this girl grabs the cup and they're off. Like, this is great, right? So she walks up, picks the cup off the tailgate and is ready to go. So pretty cool that we can do all this from Claude Code. Okay, and so now I want to automate content creation using like a trending model. So what we're going to do is use the content factory skill to pull the list of latest trending models on Hugging Face for open source AI models and create an Instagram carousel for the newest trending model as of today. Cool. So we're going to do this. And the goal here is like, hey, if you need to create content every day for your social, which I think most of us do, you need a way to put this on autopilot. And so inside the repo that we have here, there's some instructions on how you can set this on autopilot. And I'll let you kind of download that and play around with it. And so what's happening here is we're using this content factory skill, which knows it needs to kind of set up a system to go out and create these assets and do the job that we gave it on a regular basis. The job here is to go to Hugging Face, which is a repository of open source AI models, pull information about the trending model from today, and create an Instagram carousel. And so you can see what it's doing here. It's creating this carousel.md. And it's giving like a caption, it's giving the slides and the prompts for Higgsfield, and it'll just fire all of this over here in just a minute, and we'll have a completely baked Instagram carousel, all entirely done for us. And if you want, you can just automate this with like maybe a GitHub action or put it on a cron or something like that. Maybe you hook this up to your OpenClaw instead of Claude Code. All of that would work. Okay, and so, I like that it said, hey, this is what I want to do. Do you agree with all this? And I'm going to say, yep, create the carousel. And it's going to go away and create the carousel about this model. Okay, and it's done. I want to show you, before we go to Higgsfield to see the images, I want to show you what happened here. So it used Nano Banana 2, Nano Banana Pro, for text rendering. I don't know if I believe that. I would use Image 2 from ChatGPT, but that's okay. And so we used Nano Banana 2, aspect ratio 4:5 for Instagram, resolution 2K. And then this is the image prompt that it gave it. And so when we go look at the image, I want to keep in mind that we gave it a relatively small amount of information. If you were like, hey, yeah, this is not exactly what I want, then you need to improve the guardrails and the context and the rules of the skills and things that we're giving it. But these are the images that it created. So this is on brand for me. My brands are kind of like orange and like almost black color. So that's cool. Frontier Labs are merging models faster than teams switch them. Okay, that's cool. This is an interesting image. How about this one? Concatenate brand brief and 20 posts, one call, one model, 256 context, eval, pipe your rubric. I feel like some of these, if I'm honest, like this one's interesting. Like it drew this. This is really, the router was the bottleneck. And then after, this straight line. This is a really good image. I think some of these kind of like fell short. I'm not really sure what this is all about. But if we go back, let's see the prompt here. Explainer for what the best model is. Visual concept, a single bold rectangle centered on the canvas with 3 labels stacked inside of it. Like to me, this just doesn't give enough context for Instagram. And then this one, this is just not... I don't understand what this means. Mistral merged 3 models into one, dropped 5 hours ago. So to me, this is just not a great image, but it did what we asked it to, right? Because it's just right over here, and we can see the model or the prompt sent to the model. So here you have an entire set of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 images for Instagram, all from one prompt. And if you tweak a little bit of like, hey, what do you want the images to look like? And how do you want them to be formatted? And what do you want the CTA to be at the end? You can really get some awesome output here. The best part about this to me is like, you just do this, push this repo up to GitHub, create a GitHub action to run at 7 o'clock every morning, and then take and put this into Buffer or whatever your social media scheduling tool is. And this is like entirely done. You don't have to do anything else to create really interesting, timely, always relevant social media content. Okay, and the last thing I want to do is use actual customer testimonials from like G2 Crowd for my business at Castos to create ads. Because I always think like the best marketing you can do is using the voice of your customer. And so what we're going to do is just grab this URL. We're going to go back into Claude Code, open a new session, and say, hey, I want to create a Facebook ad using testimonials from my G2 Crowd. So we'll come in here. We're in a new session. I'm going to paste this in. I say, create a Facebook ad image based on the best customer testimonial that you see from the G2 Crowd linked here. Just create one image, and it should match the Castos brand look and feel. Pretty trippy. It used Playwright. It knew it had it installed and just opened up this new tab over here to kind of fetch reviews from G2 Crowd. So I didn't even ask it to do this. It just knew to do it on its own, and it's going to go through here and scrape this because G2 Crowd and a lot of websites will block something like Claude Code, but what Claude is doing here is it's working locally from me and my residential IP address, so it's just not going to get blocked. Okay, so it's got that now. Strong testimonial material. Let me grab Castos' actual brand. So if we go back to Playwright, it can now see my website and all the colors and everything. Pretty cool. And now it's going to create a brief and then send it over to Higgsfield to create the image. And while it's doing that, I just want to like think a little more wildly about what's possible now that we've had kind of this concept of like, this is the brains and this is the arms. And I think that's been, things like Playwright are really amazing, right? It's like, hey, Claude Code can open a browser and go to different web pages and stuff like that. But like, this is next level, especially for marketing folks. Because what you're now able to do is say, like, I have this concept for something and I want to go make a thing. The development world kind of got here first, I think, right? Things like Claude Code and V0 and Vercel and all this have tooled developers, and now us all kind of vibe coding stuff to create a lot more stuff. And I find myself kind of burned out on that at this point, but I want to do marketing to grow my business and make money and provide for my family, right? So like now I have a similar echelon of tooling around generative media, audio, video, images, right? All things I can use in organic content or paid on social media to grow my brand. I just think it's like the next thing, right? I think we've kind of solved development in software. And now I think something that's less deterministic and less easy to solve is marketing. But I'm giving you, and Higgsfield has given all of us a ton of ability to connect a really great generative media platform in Higgsfield to Claude Code. Like, honestly, if this video was sponsored or not, I want to do this video because it's freaking amazing and the stuff that we all can do. Oh, by the way, while we're waiting on this, I went back and recreated the bad cup pouring image from the first example, and this is what we have.
This tumbler is a game changer. Keeps my coffee piping hot all morning long, even out here in the bind. This tumbler...
Pretty amazing, right? That's just a single prompt. Not even a single prompt. It's a single prompt to create the marketing strategy and all the prompts and all the assets and all the execution. And this is just the end result. So unbelievable. Okay, and so we're done. And again, using the Claude desktop app shows exactly what's going on kind of under the hood here. This is the prompt that we sent to Higgsfield. And so if you want to see kind of how Claude Code thinks about prompting a generative media platform like Higgsfield, this is what you're going to do. And you can come over here and see this is the image that it created. And like, this is pretty spot on. If you look at the Castos website, like this, colors, fonts, logos, it knows that this is Canet as a font. Ease of use and great customer service are my favorite things about Castos. Verified Castos customer review, G2, start a free trial, even as the waveform down here. And of course, it's the right aspect ratio. So like, just imagine the stuff you can do with a powerful generative media platform and Claude Code, right? I think OpenClaw really opened our eyes and minds to what's possible with AI agents. And this takes it the next step further with generative media to me. So link in the description, check out Higgsfield. Also link in the description to grab the free repo I put together here for Higgsfield skills. Just a couple of the examples of things I talked through today. Mostly, I think you want to just take this, point it to your marketing repo or your OpenClaw or whatever and say like, hey, take some of the inspiration from this and help me think about how I can use Higgsfield and this kind of marketing strategy in my own business.